The month was March, the year was 2015. We were in the middle of what turned out to be a pretty rough drought. A lot of us needed our souls fixed, so we turned to dark places such as Lords of the Fallen or Sullen Sanctuary. But alas, not all hope was lost, and the drought would soon be answered by Papa Miyazaki. On March 24th, 2015, Bloodborne had finally come around to grace the lips of every guy, gal, and non-binary pal who gave a shit. Anywho, there's a weapon in Elden Ring that clearly draws inspiration from a certain weapon that was in Bloodborne. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna make a build about it. Welcome everyone, my name is Fist Truck, and today I'm going to show you how you can Bloodborne in Elden Ring. But before we get into that, make sure to butt the born and hit the subscribe button. Anywho, for those who may not notice the title, this is part one. It was going to be a two-part build guide. First, I'm just trying to learn a new editing software. Second, it turned out this was a whole playthrough kind of build, and I wasn't quite ready for that when I started doing it. But with that being said, I'm really not trying to waste anybody's time right now, so I'm just going to have the equipment and the stats scroll by the screen real quick. Part two is going to be the second half of the stuff you need for your build, also with my thoughts and opinions considering that I played through the entire game with it. Without further ado, let's get this shit started. Step 1, make a character. You're going to want to pick the Vagabond since its stats start closer to what we're going to need for the weapons that we're going to use. I named my character after my original Bloodborne character, Henry Chibble. This guy's name is Henry Chubble. Also try and make your character look like they came from Bloodborne, you know, mutton chops and all that kind of shit. Step 2, in order to get basically everything we're going to need, you're going to have to get to the Altus Plateau. What does that mean? Time to shit your pants yet again. We got to get medallion pieces. I'm just going to give you the short version of it. Go to Fort Faroth, go to Fort Heights, shit your pants each time, get medallions, all good. If you want to see a little more in-depth version of this, go check out my Kurgerbing video, link in the description. Step 3, now that we got our medallion pieces, it's time to set ourselves up for success. Start from the Scenic Isle bonfire in Liurnia. Right near there is this structure thingy. Within it is the Hunchback of Elden Ring. Speak to her. She has a quest where the big mean shrimp man has a necklace. We're really weak and I really don't feel like picking fights with shrimp men, so just give him the 1,000 Eldens, get the necklace, then give it back to Quasimodo. After doing that, she'll give the Volcano Manor invitation. Be grateful because this is where we're gonna get our weapon. Step 4, horse your way over to the Grand Lift of Dictus. Immediately after getting to the top, you'll see Raya right over there. Talk to her. She takes you immediately to the Volcano Manor. After getting there, go all the way upstairs. Get invaded by this NPC. Die like I did. Realize that every single hit from this motherfucker will probably kill you in one hit. Shit your pants. Try fighting the NPC again. Succeed this time. Congrats, you have now gotten the Whirly Jigsaw, or what we will now refer to as the Pizza Cutter.
Pizza time.
In order to wield this thing, you need 28 strength and 18 dex. Gonna backtrack a little bit. Remember during step 2 when I told you to go to Fort Faroth to get a medallion half? To make our lives a little bit easier in the meantime, continue to run through the fort. Watch out for the giant rat as it will absolutely blow you the fuck up. And get Radagon Source Heal so that we can use this weapon sooner. Step 5. Playing the part means that you have to look the part. One of the coolest characters in Bloodborne was Crow Lady. I forget her first name, but I know her middle name was and her last name was Crow. Nonetheless, in order to look the part, we're gonna be getting the Raptor's black feathers, which can be found in the Sage Cave, which is also located in the Altus Plateau. For the love of God, please don't be like me. Bring a fucking lamp or a torch or something. Guess what? I didn't. I couldn't see. And this cave's full of invisible walls. This really sucked. Bring a fucking lamp. Eventually you'll find the chest that has the Raptor's black feathers in it. Also, something cool about this is that it raises the damage of jumping attacks. And guess what we're going to be doing a lot of? Jumping attacks. Step 6. Time to get the blicky. And by that I mean we need to get the cool guy crossbow, which in this case would be the crossbow that fires the 3 shots. I'm kind of trying to replicate the repeating pistol from Bloodborne. Is it a 1-for-1? Not really. But oh well. That's what we're using. There are no guns in this game. In order to get that, we have to go to the Craftsman Shack, which means that we're going to the volcano. Use our trusty haunts and ignore the shit out of everything that's on the way there. Except for this one bear. This bear yells. He does like a sonic boom with his mouth. I don't know how he does it, but it's really impressive that he does. Anywho, once you get to the shack, grab the crossbow and prepare to spend half the Eldens that you earn on crossbow bolts. Because we'll be going through them like a finger through toilet paper. And with that, the first half of the Bloodborne and Elden Ring build guide has been completed. Make sure to come back next week when I upload the second half, which will have the rest of the equipment along with my thoughts and opinions considering that I played through the whole game with this build. Lastly, thank you so much for watching this video. I appreciate it. Thank you for the patience. I know it's been a while since I've done one of these. Also, speaking of the build guides, you're built like somebody that should hit the subscribe button real quick. Also, check me out on twitch.tv/fisttruck. I try to stream 2 to 3 times a week, though I'm pretty dog shit with my schedule. Anywho, thank you so much for watching and have a good one. Toodles.